So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started.
Yokohama F. Marinos
goes for a shot! Oh, off the bar! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. Tries a shot! It's in! And Yokohama F. Marinos are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut.
He's going for goal! Oh no, this does not look good. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chanatip. And he's well positioned here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now, can they get him away? And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
No way through.
Gamba Osaka are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that is a little undercooked. Chanatip. And he cuts out the supply. And a chance! And that's a tidy finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, just skips past his man. That'll be a throw-in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Always onto this. Could move up a gear here. Chanatip is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. But that has not gone well. Aim forwards, well timed, excellent interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Threads one in. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he has another go! That's put paid to the danger. Oh, that was vital. That is ended up in no man's land. Chanatip. Great vision. Gamba Osaka have got it back and they'll have another go.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now that's well seen too. Now this could be a chance. He has found the way through. Picked out brilliantly. This looks promising. Looks across and plays it in. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Gamba Osaka are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And so the action is resumed.
Gamba Osaka have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Chanatip. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on the finish! And that's a sharp finish! And they've got their lead back! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Yokohama F. Marinos leading now. And here's the chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Real chance here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Chanatip. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Pretty robust defending.
Gamba Osaka do have a chance to counter here. He's on it, can he get away? Chanatip. Now, what about a counter-attack? Knocks it into space. That's going across goal. Oh, good effort!
ガンバ大阪、選手の交代をお知らせします。背番号18
He's in a great position here. Oh, important interception. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter.
And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Tries to pass it through, and there's green grass ahead of him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pinches it off him. Gamba Osaka do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's burst through. Nicely weighted, but there's the shot! It's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Gamba Osaka really could have done without this. A big, deep breath. In. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It was definitely a brave call by the referee to give that penalty, and I think the way this game has gone, it could easily turn out to be the decisive moment. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Shoots! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Wriggles his way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. And right near the end, we have parity. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to...
And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Passing nice and neat. Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Crunching tackle. 5 minutes to add. And that has left him in a heap. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. And that's it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. He's in a great position here. The ball goes in. Oh, good climb! They've scored! And it's Gamba Osaka who go in front. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Chanatip. And he's lost his man here. Chanatip! And that's a good finish. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Gamba Osaka are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pinches it off him. Gamba Osaka have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Gets a good foot in there. Tries to pass it through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He is just caressing the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Great vision. Great chance! And he hits the net. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Can he get it through? Can he get on the end of this? Flings in across. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now this could be a chance. And that is expertly dealt with. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. That is good alertness. Chanatip. Chanatip. And he is decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
He's onside! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good ball, good... Oh, terrible pass. He's in one-on-one. Just about within shooting range. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's all alone. He's having a shot! And there's a goal. And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he is deftly away. Stojkovic. Chanatip. Oh, played right into his path. He is through here. Played backwards here. And here's Stojkovic. He has a look up. Very nicely done. He's found a way. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart.
So a temporary halt to the action. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, as remarkable as it is, this is where we stand, an extraordinary scoreline, and it's only half-time. And that's the second half started. He's shifting through the gears here. Has crossed into the middle. Ah, that's a fine interception. Threads one in. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Oh, easy pickings there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's got away. Crosses it in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, well measured. And a chance! Chanatip. Over to the right flank. And he's intervened well there. Almost an hour gone. Looking for options for movement. Consadole Sapporo can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pass somewhat off target. And the through ball. Oh, that's superb. Chanatip.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gamba Osaka have it back and can go again. That's destined for the flank. And he's managed to get free. Chana tipped. He leaps for it. It's in. And the comeback is complete. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
So we have movement on both benches. Consadole, Sapporo leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's in plenty of space here. Shot, surely! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
Consadole, Sapporo have reclaimed it. He's on it, can he get away? Shoots! And it's come back out to him. And it's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Consadole, Sapporo, now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Knocks it into space. Aimed beyond the defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this.
Big chance! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Gamba Osaka with the corner, there first. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's gone backward here.
Gamba Osaka really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Stojkovic. And it's made its way to him. He won't be happy with that one. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. It's a pretty loose pass. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that is as much time as there will be. Gamba Osaka illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he was quick to react. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a pretty loose pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Looking to play him in. Knocks it into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Tip. Oh, now he can run away with it. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's quick to return it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Has a look and place it forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Caught offside that time. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. That has not gone well. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Deftly away. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice looking ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That will annoy the manager.
He'll try from distance, and again. He's delivered all right. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Time and again they are repelled. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a little off target. Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? big chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now here's the delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well read, nice interception. Looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? And that is headed for the middle. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Gamba Osaka unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So off we go again.
Gamba Osaka really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
This is a promising build-up. Gamba Osaka come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He's got away. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Decent chance! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Jubilo Iwata are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's managed to get free. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chanatip.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Jubilo Iwata are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Look at this. He's having a shot! Chanatip.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking for a runner. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Jubilo Iwata are looking to go forward now. Gamba Osaka do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Tries to play it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's been cut out, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a key interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, well measured. Shot could be on. There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
2 goals on the day. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So we have movement on both benches. Just about up to 75 minutes. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the finish! Well, that looks a decent ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's an imaginative pass. Tries to pass it through. Nicely weighted ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And they are right back within touch.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Gamba Osaka may be down, but not out just yet. He's found a way through. Now who's going to be first to this? Just 5 minutes left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shapes to shoot! It's fallen kindly here. And there's a goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Jubilo Iwata, palpably stronger, better, superior. Space for him to turn and look. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Great vision. He's through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's been played through. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He's such...
And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Well, we've got to expect Frank Lampard to be central to pretty much everything here, Jim, haven't we?
Without a doubt, he'll be amongst the busiest players out there, doing everything from breaking up play, distributing balls left and right, and of course making all of those surging runs from deep, looking to meet the ball just around that D.
Well, that's the signature move, of course. That's what makes him so prolific.
And what a move it is, and not many midfielders score that many goals or are as clinical.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Luis Suarez. He's picked his way through. It's Luis Suarez! He's been caught on it here. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, sweet feet. Backward it goes. Makaleli. Mbappe! Caicedo. And it's Lampard. Pele. Rummenigge. He's beaten the last man. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Luis Suarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rummenigge. First quarter of an hour gone. Still goalless. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Rummenigge. Chalobah. Chelsea are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, no joy this time. Caicedo. Fernandes. Pele tries to pass it through. Luis Suarez tries a shot! Goal! Udinese! The first significant strike.
The goal scorer for
The
Udinese.
movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Udinese are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Udinese have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now, take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Short changes him with that pass. Caicedo. Udinese have reclaimed it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Goes down, but nothing given.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Played into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Makaleli is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Fernandes. What a throw in. Cucurella. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cucurella wants to run onto this. Oh, that was vital. That's a sharp pass. Udinese are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Shot at goal! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here.
The goal scorer
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Lampard! Fernandes. And he's gone backward here. Rafael Varane proves too strong, too smart.
This is the time you need that pace.
Liam Delap.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Lampard. Tries to play it through, and the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
And now, please turn towards
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Udinese are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution for Udinese, number 18.
We're on the move again.
Coming on the field is number
Oh, it's a nice
19.
idea, but the execution was lacking. Threads one in, looking for options for movement. Messi! Oh, and again! Goal! Ah, it's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Udinese come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shoots! And that's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Jadon Sancho.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Jadon Sancho.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Caicedo. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Spread out to the left, and he's quick to return it. Sanchez gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Delap is onto this, and that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Now, he's got space here. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pass somewhat off target. Udinese suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps. And they can't.
He's had a shot! And a neat finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Makalele, Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Decent chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Sancho. Gets a good foot in there. Makalele plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe looking to receive it in space.
Substitution for Chelsea, number 49.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Number 19.
Real chance!
Sancho.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Number 20.
Beckenbauer.
Oh, really well played.
Number
And he
11.
whips, and a header!
Drogba.
Oh, crossbar!
Number 41.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Suarez could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's a little off target. Udinese still have the cards to affect this game. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now, can they get him away? And Messi! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Goal scorer for Udinese.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Number
He had the whole
19.
picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Udinese, Drogba! Goal! They're back within reach! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Still behind by 2, is there a way back into this? And it's Caicedo. Gusto. Lampard. Now it's Drogba. Ferdinand gets a foot in here. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. And he shoots! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! About as smooth as it gets.
Goal scorer for Udinese.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So now the difference is 3. Lampard. Now it's Drogba. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a promising position. And the shot! And it's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Gusto with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And he's hit it long, but astray. Rummenigge, and he's cut it out. And Hullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Great vision. There's the shot! Rummenigge finds himself offside. And that will be it. Udinese can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Udinese have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
We are just getting started.
Morocco really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Eto'o. Bruno claims comfortably. He's going to be disappointed with that. El Ainawi. That's destined for the flank. Drogba. Mazraoui. Gay, quality ball. Some intricate passing, looking to... Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Terrific effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
Aubameyang actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has been knocked clear. Morocco are looking to go forward now. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Tries to play it through. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. Spread it left. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Udinese clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messina gets it away. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross into the box. Singo can get it clear. Drogba. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball, and he's certainly onside here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bomo. He's a and the finish! Goal! Udinese! Udinese take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Brahim Diaz. He's looking wide. Mazraoui has it in a wide position. Surely now! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Al-Kanous. And it's Al-Ainawi. Udinese looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Not the most accurate pass. So what can they make of this? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a searching pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. El-Ainawi. Aguirre. And El-Ainawi. Turns back here, probably the best option. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Udinese can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Udinese currently ahead by the smallest of margins. He's being urged to shoot. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Hakimi. Aguirre. And it's Hakimi. El-Ainawi. Al-Kanous. Udinese just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, good effort! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Takes on his marker. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And it's Al-Kanous. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Sostituzione per il Marocco, numero 10, lascia il campo per il numero 16.
Aguirre, El-Ainawi, played out wide. That's tidy.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that should get the job done. And the counter is on. Played out towards the right wing. Udinese do have a chance to counter here. And it's Mazraoui. Drogba. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Sostituzione per il Marocco. Numero 17.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 13, il numero 14.
Hakimi. El Ainaoui. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
El Ainaoui tries to pass it through. And Burmo. Now it's Drogba. And Burmo. And that's been intercepted. And he's managed to get free. Mazraoui gets into a good position. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. He's rising! Cleared without hesitation. Delivers the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Drogba. Aimed beyond the defence.
Udinese can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement. Aubameyang!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
2 minutes to be added on. And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Eto'o claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I was expecting this game to be put to bed a lot earlier, especially when the opponents struggled to get back into it. They could have shown greater potency.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Uganda are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. It can be very effective against teams that like to press high up the pitch.
Udinese are looking to break at pace. And Burmo, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is a promising build-up. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
And Burmo, real chance! Goal, Udinese! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Udinese break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Defending here is really tight. Aubameyang.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Aubameyang. Knocks it into space. Hakimi. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Oh, important interception. Uganda are looking to go forward now. And it's Eto'o. And Burmo. Mazraoui. And here's Drogba. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hakimi. And Burmo. Oh, that's a fine interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. What's going wide left? He's being urged to shoot, and it's played in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, that has not gone well. Aubameyang. And it's Eto'o. Crosses it in here. Tries to get it clear. And a shot! Opts for safety. It's not an especially good pass, that. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Looking to play him in.
Udinese really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
It's a pretty loose pass.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Single. That's good running with the ball. Can he get it through? He can run onto that. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they can counter here. He's looking wide. Can he get on the end of this? And that was asking for too much. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Udinese just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Udinese are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. That gets us going once more.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Burmo. Hakimi. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Looking for the far post.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Drives it in. Oh, good effort! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Udinese are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Obita. Back towards the middle. And the return pass. Looking for the run. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Some really good ball movement. And this is Eto'o. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here. Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia! And they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Udinese find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's picked out the run. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Almost an hour gone. Looking for options for movement. And he's in on, and the shot! And that's a good finish. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hakimi. That's Eto'o. Now it's Drogba. Spread it left. That's a sharp pass. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Hakimi. Diomande. And it's Mazraoui. And he's forced to go back. Mazraoui. Gay. Burmo. Never out of the action for very long. Aubameyang.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Played out wide. It's a promising position. That is lovely. Hangs one in. He's had it taken off him. Gay. Good driving run. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Mazraoui. Burmo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Single. Now it's Drogba. Uganda needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there, the odds were stacked against them.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He won't be happy with that one. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that will be the final act. Udinese really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?